Hi guys. So I wanted to come on here and do a little video to help everybody learn how to cash out your guests and what to say, not necessarily what to say, but how to cash them out in the consultation room, as well as how to cash out your hostess and what to do with the orders. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen with you, and I have done a mock party with just a couple of guests so that I can show you what to do. When I start off, I do want to say that my hostess credit is a little different than other people. So this is what I do, and this is what I give my hostess so that you can know how my hostess credit works. So my hostess credit is obviously 10% of everything their friends spend in a free shopping spree. And I also give my hostess 10 to 30% off her entire order after the free shopping spree because my hostess doesn't pay full price for anything. She gets 30% guaranteed off of any of the lingerie items or any of the fantasy and foreplay items. And then, depending upon her party sales, she's going to get 10 to 30% off. So, up to $1,000, she gets 10% off. 1,500, 1,000 to 1,500, she gets 20% off, and from 1,500 and over, she gets 30% off her entire order, unless it's lingerie or fantasy and foreplay. Now, I understand that sometimes I will lose money doing it this way and that not everybody does it this way, but I want to make sure that my hostess is totally taken care of. And more often than not, I end up breaking even on my hostess, which is really all I'm trying to accomplish. I really want to make my money off of my hostess's friends and the people who are attending the party. I want to make sure that my hostess feels like she has been spoiled rotten by a party with me. So that's why I have this hostess plan. Okay, let me share my screen with you. And here we go. Okay. So what I have here is guest number one. Now, as you guys can see, guest number one has purchased several items. And I do want to say that when I take an order, I always still use order forms. And normally on my order forms, I get the hostess's name, the hostess's cell phone number, as well as her birthday. Those are the information that I actually want. And if I do need to get an order or a back order out to them, I will sometimes, if I know ahead of time, I will get their address. And if not, I'll just text them for their address later. Um, so this particular guest, not the hostess, but guests, if I need to get any of their addresses, that's what I do. But I always get their names, their cell phones, and their birthdays. That's the only information that I really request from them and that I get on each and every order form. Okay, so this person got Coochie, she got Just Like Me, she got Basic Instinct, and she got an opening act. Which brought her to $173 total, okay, which brought me up here. I'm using old order forms, so they say $7 in shipping and handling. I am actually collecting $8 in shipping and handling, but just a 7. And then tax, which I am in Maryland, so this is 6%, is $10.38. The total order was $190.38, and she paid by Venmo. I do like to make a notation of how they pay so that I can keep track of expenses. If they pay by credit card, I'm obviously paying a fee. If they pay by Venmo, cash, or PayPal Friends and Family, then I don't, or Cash App. So that's guest one. Guest two. Guest two is a little bit more complicated. So on top of all of those things that I offer my hostesses at my parties, I also offer buy four, get the fifth bath, beauty, and wellness product free. So I have a party menu, and on it is all the bath products, the skin and body care, the beauty products, and the wellness and essential oils. And that's all in my left-hand column. And all of those items are buy four, get the fifth one for free. So she got a Body Dew, a Cocoa Glow, a Between the Sheets, a Miracle Oil, and a Kickstart. So she got 5 items from that section. So she got the Between the Sheets for free because that is the least expensive item, and it is always the least expensive item on that list. She also got a Whipped in birthday cake and a Dusk Till Dawn. As you can see, because I use the half sheet order forms, I mark off whether she received her items or whether it's back ordered, and I not only check mark it, but I circle it so that I can know that it's there if I do have to send out a back order. Her total was $259 in total. That includes between the sheets that she's getting for free. Shipping plus tax, and then she gets the discount of $20 right there, and which brought her down to $261.54. You always charge tax on the full retail amount because that is what corporate is charging you, and that is just a reimbursement for yourself, and that's how I do it. I very rarely have anybody question me on it, and if I do, I just eat the cost. There's no point in fighting with somebody over it, but I always calculate tax on the full amount and the discount afterwards, okay? And that's basically what I tell them. I'm giving them a discount, and so it's a discount after tax. So this person paid by credit card, and on to the next person. Guest number 3 just came in, and all she wanted was a just like me, so that's all she got. And she paid me by Venmo. As you can see, it doesn't matter whether she spent $7 with me or $700 with me, she still gets charged shipping like everybody else, right? So she still paid that $7 in shipping just like everybody else. Guest number 4. Guest number 4 ordered a Kickstart, an O, a Euphoria firming cream, and a Hot and Bothered. Now, if you're asking me what those little hashtags where the price is, that's just me hashtagging that it's part of the buy 4, get 1 free so that I can calculate whether or not that's something that she's going to get, right? I know when I hit 4 hash marks that the next one would be free. So in this particular case, she only ordered 2 hash marks, so no free item for her. So it brought her total to $162 plus tax, and shipping is $178.72 right there. And she paid with PayPal. Now that's it for all of the guests. So if you go ahead and you calculate, if you calculate all their orders, 173 plus 259 minus $20 plus $20 plus $162 equals $614. So that was the subtotal, and that was the party total. That was for this party, and this is a pretty average pure romance party, right? So $600 is a average pure romance party, so that's kind of why we stuck to this number. So she gets technically $61.40 in free products, because that's the 10% hostess credit that I am obligated to give to her based off of the IRG that Pure Romance has. However, I just like to round everything off to a nice even number, so I just give her $62. Now, remember, my hostess also gets 30% off anything in the fantasy and foreplay and any of the lingerie items. And she gets 10 to 30% off after that. So let me explain how this entire sheet looks, because you're probably looking at this going, oh my God, what is all of this? Okay, so she got a coochie, a kiss, a body boost, she got a main attraction, she got cleaner, and just like me. She also got a door swing. So if you look, I have all of the prices for these items, and these items, not counting the door swing, is $311. This will mean something in just a second. And then the door swing is $99, and 30% off is $29.70, so that I know how much to take off. Okay, so what I do is her total is $410. So this $410 I take and I figure out the taxes, which was $24.60. So 6% of $410 is $24.60, okay, which I brought right over here. And then this is how we figured out her actual subtotal. Everything, not including the door swing, was $311. She got a hostess credit of $62, right? So she gets $62 in free products. That brought her total down to $249. My hostess doesn't pay full price for anything. She gets 10 to 30% off anything after that. And I don't mark it in products. I just do it one straight up shot. And so because her party total was under $1,000, she gets 10% off. So she got an additional $24.90 off this order. That brought her total to $224.10. But then she also got the door swing. And remember, the door swing was at 30% off. So we calculate that separately. The door swing was $99 minus $29.70, which equaled $69.30. So $224.10 plus $69.30 equals $293.40. Shipping of $7, tax of $24.60 brought me to a grand total of $325. Then I always make sure that I calculate exactly how much money she got for free so that she can see this big number, what it looks like. So I count the $62 plus the $24.90 plus the $29.70 is $116.60. And I know that that's accurate because I have double checked my work. And so I look at the product total, which was $410, plus tax and shipping is actually $441.6, minus $325 is $116.60. Okay, and she paid by credit card. So this is how I cash out the Hostess and cash out my guests. I try to make this as simple and easy as possible. I have tried doing Hostess credits in lots of different ways, including giving her one item at 40% off or two items at 40% off or all sorts of different things like that. And I have found, for me, this is the way that works the best and the easiest and that I remember. More often than not, like I said, I break even on my Hostess. Very rarely do I lose money off of my Hostess, but sure, absolutely. Sometimes I do if they don't buy anything more than the Hostess credit, just like we all do, right? So more often than not, this system actually allows them to get everything that they want on their shopping list for free. I don't pick and choose what item it is. I don't limit what it is. I just give them a big discount so that they are super happy, so that when they go out and they're like, oh my God, I got $116 in free products. My party was like, and her friends are like, well, I didn't spend that much money. So I don't know, how she got, right? It just looks really, really good. If you're asking any questions, please go ahead and comment below. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And hope that explains everything. And let me know if, like I said, if you have any other questions.